You see them everywhere when you're going swimming. Their little shells guiding them cover. You also see them on the big screen like in Finding Nemo. And you also see them on the endangered species list. Sea turtles are thought to be one of life's most precious creatures, and now we're taking that for granted. And to make you guys all aware of who they really are, I'm going to talk about the origins of the sea turtle, what is causing harm to them, and why they matter to the sea. To begin, we must talk about the origins of the sea turtle. According to Devin Bowen on the evolution of turtles, where do sea turtles come from? He states that the first origin of the turtle were around 260 million years ago, found among the shores of the Kuru Sea in Africa. And at first, turtles didn't have shells. So the question you may be wondering is, well, how did they evolve into them? Well, also according to Bowen, he stated that another reptile 40 million years ago brushed upon the shores of China with having only a shell in the bottom. And now the turtles you know and love and see today were actually discovered 110 million years ago from today in the salty swamps of what we now know as the southern part of North America, according to Bowen as well. With the long dated history of how sea turtles came to be, we must understand what is harming them and why we must keep them alive. Next, turtles are beautiful creatures, but they are now on the endangered species list. Here are some of the few reasons why. We see it everywhere in the ocean, but we still do it anyways, and it's pollution. We try to make an effort to conserve the use of plastic, but it's never enough. ConserveTurtles.org stated that over 1 million marine animals, including turtles, each year die due to plastic debris. Also, there was a study found that 15% of loggerhouse turtles have some sort of plastic in their body, messing up their functioning. Plastic has been a worldwide problem as of late, and there has been many things to try to offset it, but it's still a major effect on the turtles. Another problem is trawls. Basically, what a trawl is, it is a net to capture shrimp or fish. ConserveTurtles.org states that over 250 million turtles have died due to being in a trawl every single year. Now, what happens when a turtle gets caught in a trawl is that it's too big for the trawl that the nets capture, and it makes them can't breathe anymore. But they have been working on ways to combat this, and it's what's called a TED device. Basically, what EU Oceana says that it is required in the United States, and it is basically a big bracket having the ability of sea turtles to be able to swim out and in, just in case. But it is also big enough so fish and shrimp can go through. Turtles are being harmed every day, but each day there is something new to combat it. After talking about what is harming them, we must talk about what keeping them alive does to our ecosystems. Finally, turtles are a big part of our sea's ecosystems, and one of the reasons our oceans are thriving. A big reason that turtles help our ecosystem is by eating seagrass to keep them healthy. The authors of Why Healthy Oceans and Sea Turtles say that if a turtle did not eat seagrass, then the beds could be overgrown and obstruct currents. It could also decrease the nitrogen contents of the seagrass roots. And basically what that does is it affects different plant species and affects the predator and prey relations between those species. Another way turtles help the seas is by balancing the food chain. On average, leatherback sea turtles eat 440 pounds of jellyfish, according to Oceana.org. That's an equivalent to an African lion. So they eat an African lion per day in jellyfish. This is a big factor because the decline of turtles means that jellyfish are starting to overpopulate and is starting to take place of the fin fish. As you can see, Turtles have a long drawn history and to see how they really evolved into the animals they are today. And have meant a lot to us and the environment. And we now know what is causing their extinction. We still have a chance to make an impact on the turtles and save our marine life as a whole. You now have a better understanding of what they do that you did not know much about. Now spread this information and start saving the world. Thank you.